discount from $5 to $10 free with a $50 gift card purchase. Valentino's handcrafted pizza has been a family favorite for generations, and our gift cards make the perfect holiday gift. And right now, during gift card double discount days, when you buy $50 in gift cards, get a $10 gift card free. Happy holidays from Valentino's.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer.
Mmm.
Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. This is the Don't Punt Hour with former Nebraska receiver.
Throwing over the middle, completes the pass. He's got speed to the end zone. Touchdown! 45 yards.
And return specialist.
This time he beats the kicker in one more.
DeMornay Pierson-El.
Only does the sideline have confidence in Pierson-El, but Pierson-El has confidence in Pierson-El.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
All right, welcome in at Don't Punt Hour. Harrison on to the ones and twos. We got the morning Pierson-El, the host as always, streaming in. You guys are welcome to join in as you did on Raf's Good Take on Sports, 402-464-5685. Good morning, Pierson-El. How's it going on a beautiful Tuesday at least here in the capital city.
As long as it's not cold, I'm fine.
It is not cold. I think it's supposed to pick back up this weekend. I know, looking ahead here for the Bears-Browns game, it's going to be -20 in that game.
That's an old football game right there.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. It's across the board. It's going to be, if you got tickets to an NFL game, an outdoor one, especially up in that region, good luck. Bundle up. It's going to be freezing. We're going to talk a lot of NFL today, but before we do so, I want to highlight some things. Nebraska women's basketball played a game today versus UNO. You know what the spread was heading into that game?
No.
62.5.
Ooh.
They did not cover the spread. They only scored 55. So a little bit short of it, but
still right there. Like you act like, I mean,
it's crazy how Vegas is able to pull those numbers. Like, that's what always scares me about.
They got AI, you know, they got some stuff that, but they got a whole bunch of IBM number crunching type situations. So I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, if it's AI, apparently they got it before anybody else did, because they've been at this game for a while. I mean, they even do, like, if I'm Vegas, I'm not putting a spread on this game whatsoever. And they're like 62.5, then they're pretty close, not that far off from it. No, they win 87-35. Omaha Mavericks. I mean, it's not a good team. You were expecting a blowout, just how bad it was going to be. The ranked 24 Nebraska Cornhuskers move on to 10-0 on the season. Obviously undefeated at home. Box score, we can kind of look at it. No one in double digits except for one player on Omaha. And then for Nebraska, just kind of all around, you got 8-14, 8-17. Hake actually was leading scorer in this one with 17 points, 6 of 10 from the floor. Britt Prince only took 7 shots, finished with 8 points. And it was pretty much just around the board. You're not surprised to see everybody who came off the bench have more than 10 minutes outside, more points in more than 10 minutes. I mean, they were playing entire quarters. Everyone got a pretty good run in there. You like the result from there. Also, men's basketball with their win over Creighton. What are they, 22 officially now? 23, I think. Now I got to figure it out. Yeah. So you got your 22 women's team and your 23 men's team. Incredible time to be a Husker.
Hey, you know, starting the year off right, you know, heading in the right direction.
Well said. It's been a lot of fun. Who would have known? Basketball, volleyball. Those were the things. Well, volleyball was doing the damn thing, had been doing it. Basketball, turning it around. Knock on wood before football. Who had that on the bingo card?
You know, everybody's moving pieces on their board, so it's a little different with football than basketball.
I don't know.
There's a lot, and not to discredit basketball. There's a lot that goes in basketball too. But there's a lot. There's a whole lot of other things that go to the game of football that it could take. With the right coaching, you know, we've seen it done quicker, but it can take a while. But we've seen some organizations be, you know, transformed in a matter of a year or two.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. The history of Nebraska hoops and how bad it's been, and you only have one All-American since being around since the 1920s. Like, no history was ever good, huh? Like, and you're going to be the guy to fix that out of these 100 years? Okay. And he's doing it so far, right? You still want to continue it. We're not even in the Big Ten play yet, but you like what you're seeing out of this program. And I mean, if you watch them in that Creighton game, nothing but smiles, nothing but fun. Pavelka's going to lose his voice this season. I mean, he's having an absolute riot. He's one of the best broadcasters. I do got to say shame on Fox because they didn't tag him. They just said the Nebraska radio caller has some of the best calls. I'm like, say his name at the very least.
If you're going to do that, yeah, you might as well.
He's been covering that team for 40 years. You tell me you don't know who that is? And he deserves to have his name out there because he's called this team for that long and there hasn't been much excitement. So I'm legitimately happy for him being able to call some basketball games where Nebraska basketball is just fun to watch. And it's, you know, a lot easier to call those games. I just want to give those guys their flowers. Let's go into the NFL, though. It happened. Cowboys, they lost again. They lose to the Lions 44-30. High scoring game. They just had to get a stop, and they gave up 5 consecutive scoring drives. The offense was actually swinging back, but they couldn't get a stop to save their lives. That puts the Cowboys, I think, not totally. Yeah,
they got a slim chance, but they're skating on thin ice.
They got a 10% chance right now.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Not looking great at all.
No.
You got anything left on that game?
It was a very entertaining game. The Cowboys, people can say whatever they want to, about the hire and everything like that. He's got the offense rolling. They made some strides on defense. I'm sure, they're reloaded. They got, a lot of first-round draft capital or whatnot. The Cowboys can be one of those teams that can sneak back in to some things over the next couple of years.
Currently, they got a 10% playoff probability, so they can sneak up. They got to start winning.
I'm not. They're not. They're not going to the playoffs this year. They're not.
I don't think so either.
No.
You'd have to win, and you'd have some crazy upsets to make it happen. Lions, that win though bumps them up to 51% playoff probability. They're sitting at that ace spot. There was a lot of movement in the NFC this week for obvious reasons that we'll get into. Titans Browns. This one had some stories to it. I want to hear you first because we're probably on the same wavelength.
First off, I don't think I was a lot more pissed off at first, but looking into it, I don't think Stefanski calls plays. So the fact that Shador was not even necessarily out there on that play, that was not his call, to my knowledge, from what I've seen.
Is he the head coach?
He is the head coach.
I'm telling whoever called that play, shut up. You're changing that right now. We're not running.
My question is, does he get fired at the end of the season?
Probably.
What they have done is malpractice. And all the confidence that you tried to pump into Dylan Gabriel and everything like that, the way that Shador has responded, the writing is on the wall. Like, the city's behind them, the team's behind them. Like, they tried to bury him. They did, but I don't know if Dylan Gabriel gets an opportunity with the way he's been playing.
Why would he? For reference, Shador Sanders, 23 for 42.
And I'm pissed because so many people passed on him. You can say whatever you want to say about him. I know the Saints they're getting their stuff together, but
I still think you missed that. Saints.
Oh, first they missed it. The Steelers missed it. The Raiders missed it. Oh, everybody missed it. Let's clear that out. That's for sure. But it's just I don't think you try and ruin a kid's dream and hopes and aspirations. I don't think they handled the situation wrong. Now, is he a bit arrogant at times and everything like that? Yes. He's backed it up.
I don't care. Just win games. I don't care if you're got a little bit of arrogance to you. We've had some of the best Huskers ever have that quote unquote arrogance. We didn't say a damn thing. We just took the wins.
So, I knew it. People knew it was a risk necessarily drafting him, just everything that comes with it and everything like that. And I think how he's handled the situation and everything like that, he's definitely humbled himself and everything like that. He's definitely, answering the right questions or whatnot. If I'm him, I'm trying to get out of Cleveland as soon as possible. That's just me. You're on a 3-4 year deal because you went in the 5th round. So they're not going to trade you. And if they do trade you, they're going to be asking for a 1st or 2nd round, which is crazy because he's that type of talent.
But, that poor city, man. Because you're right. But he should get out of there.
Oh, as soon as possible. He got 3 years. Gone. Yep. We want to the only thing that they can really do, I think, is franchise tag him to keep him there an extra year and everything like that. Other than I'm getting out of Cleveland. No.
Yeah, they didn't believe in you. They took you for a jersey sale pick. I still don't know what that is. It's like just jersey sales.
My thing is, who is the person to be thanked that made happen, because their season could be going a completely different. Now I understand they did lose and everything like it, but they have a lot of hope and a lot of things that they can build on. They've hit on some young talented guys on the defensive side and the offensive side. You just got to give him some time.
Yeah, he had 364 yards in that one, 3 touchdowns, and only the 1 pick. He played pretty good, pretty damn good ball. And he wasn't out there for the last play. Who's at fault? I don't know. It's just
the coaching staff. It's all of them.
For someone up top who's just malpracticed all the way through to the top level. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. It's just bizarre. The whole Shador situation has been bizarre. Like, the Browns have me rooting for a Colorado alumni who flexed on Nebraska every chance he got. And the Browns made me his fan because I can't stand the Browns doing this all the time. You got an incredible season from Garrett, who's just destroying offensive lines, a defense that's good enough to go make some chaos, especially if you got an offense that can stay on the field. And you've just wasted 3/4 of the season with Dylan Gabriel. He's probably
the crazy part about it is they knew it, which is why they didn't give him the reps.
Yep.
So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not calling for Stefanski's job, but it has to be seriously looked at.
Yeah,
and he's done some things with them, but he was there with Baker, right? And I don't know whose decision it was to move on from Baker or whatever. Look how that turned out. I mean, y'all been trash ever since he left. I mean, outside of maybe 1 or 2 years.
Yep.
So like I said, there has to be a discussion necessarily with stuff moving forward, because he was a targeted kid to honestly to mess up his confidence in his world, and it's not working.
I'm fully bought into when it's been this bad for this long. You at the top level, you guys are dysfunctional. There is something going on. You can fire Stefanski and bring someone else in. You're going to get the same results. The same thing the Jets do. You got to shake it up, or you got to finally pull off that ownership's got to just finally get off that. Like, for the Cowboys, the best years they have are honestly the most quiet years from Jerry Jones. Like, you just can't have a micromanaging ownership. And I don't know what's all going on with Shador. I couldn't point to it exactly, but it just feels like a Browns organization problem. And I don't think anyone's too surprised by that. All right. Seahawks beat the brakes off the Falcons 37-9 in that one. They are looking like certainly a Super Bowl contender. Sam Darnold bounces right back to where he was. I don't think too many people were concerned. 249 yards on decent completion. He was 66%, 3 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Kirk Cousins, 50%, 162 yards, 2 picks, no touchdowns.
The Falcons are just hurt. Like, they have potential. They're young. I don't think they're necessarily there just yet, but give them a year or two. They can be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, 100% agree. The Seahawks now sitting pretty comfortably, and their playoff picture all the way up to a 98% probability. With that win, they're pretty much locked in there unless they really start losing out to end the season. Colts, Jaguars. Jaguars are staying hot. I know the Colts were with
Phillip Rivers out of retirement.
Yeah. Is that going to work?
It can. I think if anybody necessarily can do it and everything like that, Phil's a competitor. He knows it all. He sees it all. He's smart. So, I mean, I think it's a savvy move bringing a veteran guy in there to at least carry you through the finish line. You got a strong defense. It's potential there. I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they can squeak into the playoffs and make some noise.
Yeah, I have no idea. He's 44. I don't know what he looks like if he's going to go in there and plug in and play. He's been staying in shape. It's not like he's going to be a crazy workout regimen to get back in, but that's just a crazy situation. The Colts, what were they, 8-2? 8-1?
8-2.
8-2. And then they rattle off 3 straight losses. Now they're sitting there at 8-5, and currently they're out of the playoffs now. And they only got a probability of 32% chance off of NFL's probability, mainly due to the injuries and what they have coming up here ahead. Jaguars, though, with that win, they're pretty much locked in.
Does Daniel Jones get another deal like how he did with the Giants with the Colts?
Not the same numbers, but yeah, I think he will keep getting.
He gets an extension now. Is that a 3-year extension? Is that a 2-year extension?
2-year. I'm going to keep it cheap. I'm sorry, Daniel.
He's gonna. Okay, so then what? A 2-year deal? What?
I don't know. If it's got to be.
It's gonna be 60 to 70. I think. But it's like, I mean, he has a history with
in the 70s. I'm not doing the deal.
Huh?
If anything in 70 plus, I'm not doing the deal.
2 for 70? 2 for 75? No.
No, that injury is brutal. He had the weak leg going into it, and then you knew that was going to be a problem, and then he just really destroyed his leg. He's probably going to be injury prone from here on out. I'm not committing that much money.
So are you not committing? So you're okay with committing 60 million, just not 71?
I'm not. I don't even feel great about the 60 mil. Like I'm keeping my eyes open for somebody else. Sorry, Daniel Jones. I mean, do you think he is? What would you do? Would you pay him money?
No.
Okay, so
yeah. I mean, I'd give, like, if it's okay, 2-year.
Two-year 45.
I think that's tolerable.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm willing to even say 2-year 50 mil. Like, I mean, that's it. That's still a lot, but it's it's an investment necessary, and I don't necessarily know where they'll be at in the draft order. Like, are you high enough or low enough necessarily to kind of get a quarterback to where you see? I mean, you still have, Anthony Richards. You have to do something with that because time is ticking. I don't know if they, decline his 5th-year option or whatnot, but I mean, are you letting that ride, or is he mature enough to kind of take the next step? Because he's talented, he's just not consistent. So this offseason they have to make a lot of hard decisions.
Yeah, and they played it's going to be a brutal end for the season for the Colts. Like, it felt like they're going to have a magical year, and same thing happened over with the Giants. The G-men started off hot, and then down the stretch, things start falling apart, and they finish the season, and they miss the playoffs. It's kind of happening right here with the Colts. Who would have thought? Some people would have told you this was going to happen. I know DP said don't buy in on any Colts stock, and he was right. We got Austin Norman. You've worked with him, I think, once or twice before.
Yeah.
Big Colts fan. He was high and mighty on him. It's a good time for him to be on his 2-week hiatus, taking care of family, because it has been awful for the Colts, and he hasn't had to talk about it on the airwaves. All right, let's do one more game, and then we'll throw it to break. This one not on the bingo card. I'm not surprised by the win, but my Lord. 31-0. Vikings beat the brakes off of the Washington.
Is Dan Quinn trying to get fired?
I don't know.
At this point, Jaden, you're done for the season. We're not going to the playoffs. They're like, you are the future. Like, we can't afford any mishaps. You go on IR. Look, good, enjoy the offseason and everything like that. It was what it was. Injuries and a bad defense got us to where we are this year. Let's regroup. Stop putting him out there in harm's way. Did y'all not learn with RG3?
Well, he doesn't look great either right now. He doesn't look fully healthy.
No.
I'm definitely taking him out of the game.
I don't care. No, you're not. You're done. Like, we're not putting you in a situation to get you any type of hurt and everything like that. We're not going to the playoffs. We're not winning our division. Like, it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure management will understand for this year and everything like that. But you need to protect your assets for later on down the line. And I'm still not taking J.J. McCarthy's stock. Don't care how this last game looked, because Washington is terrible.
I agree 100%. I'm not buying that stock. You can't just give me one game. I'm still out on him as well, especially when your defense is playing that good. Like, you're going to be in easy situations where you just turn off and run the ball. And they were running the ball with such ease and will that it was an easy game for McCarthy. He did what he needed to do, but I'm not buying stock either. But yeah, take Jaden Daniels out. I'm surprised the ownership hasn't given the call down to the field.
Look, he's on IR. He's not playing the rest of this season. I don't care.
We're agreeing a lot tonight so far. I'm 100% with you. That one makes 0 sense. Listen, man, he's a rival at this point because of what he did to us, but he's a good player. Like, that's the guy you look forward to watching in the league for years.
He's potentially can be one of the faces of the NFL. Not to say that he's not, but to where, that next young quarterback coming up and everything like that, he's definitely on the right path for that.
100%.
And with, an organization like, the Commanders and everything like that, they're not necessarily the Cowboys, but I mean, they do have history. They do have 3 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
They are, a famed franchise and whatnot. So when they are doing well and everything like that, it goes well for the NFL.
Oh yeah, that city, when that team's good, that city looks different.
For
you
sure.
See it in the stadium, and it's maybe he does one. I don't know whose decision is. I'm just 100% with you there. Get him off the game. You're not going to the playoffs. He doesn't look right. He's gone back-to-back injuries. Just take him out. Let him heal up. I don't want to see him get hurt. We'll throw it to break. Don't go anywhere. Don't punt tower. Good morning, Pierson-El, Harrison Arns. Plenty more NFL on the other side. We'll talk to it next.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
It's basketball season, and Salt Mine City is your pregame and postgame headquarters in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Get ready for the game with their big, fatty 7-ounce hamburger or try a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, your basketball headquarters, now open at 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12 months same-as-cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Your Christmas list changes a lot as you get older. Dreams of video games, remote-controlled cars, and baseball gloves turn into dreams of shoes. You know, practical things. Brown's Shoe Fit is the king of shoes in Lincoln, with brands like Sorel, UGG, Brooks, Hoka, and more to make you fashionable and comfortable. Grab a new Ridge wallet or buy 3 get 1 free on Smart Wool socks for the ultimate stocking stuffer. And don't forget a reliable gift card for that hard-to-buy-for person in your life. Brown's Shoe Fit at 66th and Q in Lincoln.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Time for a new heating and cooling system? Get the options, brand, and efficiency that best fits your family and your home. Call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is the Don't Punt Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, DeMornay Pierson-El.
Welcome back in Don't Punt Tower, second segment. DeMornay Pierson-El, the host as always. Harrison Arns in the Ticket Studios, hitting the ones and twos. Plenty more to talk about in the NFL on a nice warm Tuesday here on December 9th. Let's keep moving on. Last one we talked about was the Vikings blowing out the Commanders 31-0. The Commanders team who is already out of the playoff picture with a 3-10 record. Let's go forward here. Why is it giving me these games? Hold on. Let me enrich. It went all the way to, oh, you want last year's games? No, I don't. I want this year's. Okay, so we left off Commanders and the Ravens. I'm sorry, good morning, Pierce. No, I'm having just
Vikings. We left off with Vikings and Commanders.
Vikings, Commanders. Thank you. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi going out or what's next here. Let me try another link.
I can tell you. I can tell you the one at the game.
Give me a game you want to talk about.
A game that surprised me: Baltimore and Pittsburgh. The ball crosses the line and you catch it, it should be a touchdown. But you have to take a third step, or if somebody falls or if somebody reaches over the line, it's an automatic touchdown. He got the ball and took 2 steps. 2 steps is what it takes to be in. If you're going to the sideline, you need 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the corner of the end zone, you need 2 feet. So I don't understand how that third step gets added in there when it's always been 2 feet in, you catch it, you secure it, fine and dandy. He like his 2 steps were a football move.
I agree.
We
changed that rule too much. We have broken the reception, and now we decided there has been
that was a touchdown.
It's 100%. But because they saw just a little bit, I don't know. It feels like at times they can pick and choose when the
that was a bad call.
Yeah, it was.
I don't care about the third step. That was a terrible call and it cost them a game. Now the Ravens, y'all need to play better necessarily to not even be in that position, and it's on them that they lost. And I don't know, Lamar doesn't. I'm not saying he's not healthy and everything like that. He's just not playing how we've typically seen him. But I mean, they're still a deadly team. But some of these teams that have been stacked and balanced for 3-4 years and everything like this, they're gonna have to make some decisions. They can't pay everybody.
Well, that was a huge decision too. That's your division right there. You have to win that. If you're Baltimore, you have to win. You've been playing bad all year long. You're in a situation where you're catching up from behind. You got a head-to-head matchup versus a rival versus the team who's sitting in front of you at number 1.
They can still make the playoffs. I still don't trust what Pittsburgh is doing. They're just, for whatever reason, it's not A-Rod. The defense isn't necessarily the same. For whatever reason, they're just not the stout Steelers that we've been accustomed to seeing. And Baltimore and Pittsburgh always split a game. So that last game in Pittsburgh at the end of the season can be the game to get you, that spot back as long as you handle business from here on out. So it's not over.
It's not over, but that's part of the problem is it's at Pittsburgh now. Like if you're going to split that series, typically you're winning at home. You can still do it on the road, but that game will have only more meaning at that point. That place will be rocking. And if the Ravens are hot and then, they stay hot, they win through until they get back to the Steelers. Yeah, like that's their window, but they're probably going to have to win through, then get to the Steelers and beat them on the road. That's a tough ask. Kind of just with the way everything else is playing out, over there in the AFC. Some more games we'll get to up next. Denver, Vegas. You guys, you scored points.
We're in a rebuild. It's going to take some time. That we have a lot of fires that we got to put out. Like there's no other way around it.
All right, what's the first fire?
I think the first fire already happened. Chip.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody on the defensive side deserves or needs to go because they've been the most consistent and so they're fine. I just think, on the offensive side of getting the right offensive coordinator to kind of utilize everybody in there. We're going to be in the market for a true number one receiver this offseason. That's just what it's going to be, whether that's a veteran guy or, coming out of the draft. But the offensive line needs to be addressed early and often. And, you need to get you somebody who's a hard-nosed coach in there that can get, some stuff done.
Yeah, well, you guys have put yourself in a great position for a draft pick, and there'll be plenty of good wide receivers in this one. Not as loaded in years prior.
You don't take a wide receiver at 3 because I think we're slated at the third or the fourth pick right now. If
lineman and
yes,
yeah,
yes,
because I can't think of anything else you guys desperately need.
Because you can at the end of the day, the receivers that you have there, they are NFL receivers. They can get the job done.
Well, I'm thinking for later drafts picks with wide receivers. How good of a wide receiver class is there? There's some names, but I'm
again. People. You have free agency that you can pick up people and everything like that. So, again, you got a first round. You got I think we drafted Genty at 5 last year. You got to get him going. So get him some people that can move, some people, get him going and everything like that. That will open up the passing game. I think the security up front in the trenches is where you go first. But our defensive line is fine. Secondary linebacker core, I like it. Secondary, there's always room to improve. But on the offensive side,
extend Crosby as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year, so he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, so you'd be locked in with him, one of the best defense players in the league. Yeah, I don't know. The tough part for teams like the Raiders is when it's that dysfunctional, you have to pick a direction. And it's hard to choose a direction when you got a lot of fires.
If Dayball is still out there, he would be the first hire.
I'm okay with that.
Offensive coordinator, like that's fine. He will get things going. Operations, how they look personnel wise and everything like that, it would be fine. And if he does take the job or if they do go after him and everything like that, you do well 2 years there, you can be right back in a head coaching job.
Have you guys tried fixing Genty's stance?
Don't get me.
You don't have to laugh.
Don't get me. I seen that and I'm like, here, same old Chip Kelly. Here we go.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, and you guys have had ridiculous results. I will say it sucks. The NFL is better when the Raiders are the Raiders. The same way the NFL is better when the Commanders are the Commanders. And as much as you like it or not, when the Chiefs are good. Like the Chiefs bring in a ton of eyes to it. We're sick of them, but a lot of other people aren't. But they'll be back next year, so not really too worried about them. They can sit 1 year out. It's not
that was a good game with the Texans. The Texans, I was nervous because the offense, I felt like was playing more so not to lose, more so versus just pedal to the metal.
Let's talk about that game. We can make that the last one before we throw it to break because that was an awesome game. Texans defense, they stood up when it mattered most, and they got the job done. When we've been talking about them for a while, and along with anybody who watches NFL, I mean, you just watch that Texans defense. I was looking at some stats. It's crazy. They barely audible. They barely do, post snap. They don't do a whole lot of craziness. They don't bring a ton of blitzes, and they don't do a ton of audibles on defense. They line up and say, snap the ball. Nothing cute. Like, you can go look at it analytics wise. They don't try to do any trickery. They just beat the brakes off.
They execute. They defeat their one-on-one matchups. They get after it, and they have athletes at the right place at the right time that make plays. And that's what you want. Their scheme fits. They bring in guys that fits their scheme: interior, exterior, middle linebackers, secondary. That coach is a defensive mind coach, so he's gonna have them in the right spot.
Yeah, when you can get that much, when you can collapse the pocket and get that much pressure when you're not blitzing and you're not doing anything cute, it makes those other guys' jobs so much easier when they can trust that line, fill the holes when needed, or go make a play and get some turnovers, which they did in that Chiefs game. Chiefs are out of the playoffs.
I don't think they're out. I think one more loss and they're out. But
they're not out. They still have an 11% chance. Get out of here.
I think they have one more tough game at home. I can't remember who
Broncos.
Exactly.
I think it's Broncos.
It might be the Broncos. It might be the Broncos.
Because then they get Titans and Raiders. But I think they get the Broncos at home. So you can win that game and try.
We'll see. Like I said, there's still a chance, and when it's the league's favorite child, they get things. So it's not over until it's over. Like I said, one more loss and I'd be happy.
Yeah, when that Broncos game comes on, really get the notepad out and look for questionable calls. That'll be one to decide if it's fixed a little bit. Is that Broncos game, because they'll take care of the Titans and the Raiders. I would think, unless the Raiders can pull some rivalry chaos off, which would be a lot of fun, and break that thing apart officially. But it's going to come down to that Broncos game to really decide if the Chiefs are going to have a standing chance or not. All right, we'll throw it to break. We'll get through two more games before we go ahead and get out of here and get ready for Late Night in Lincoln, myself, DP. But like I said, one more segment of the Dome Punt Hour. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. The weather in the winter months is cold, windy, and as unpredictable as a tee shot on the 450-yard par 4. With top-of-the-line full-swing simulators and a PGA teaching professional, Back Nine Golf is there to help you improve your game and lower your score. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for members. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, your premier indoor golf and events destination.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12-month same-as-cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's basketball season, and Salt Mine City is your pregame and postgame headquarters in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Get ready for the game with their big, fatty 7-ounce hamburger or try a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, your basketball headquarters, now open at 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift on with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings, thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Load up on meat and more this spring at The Mercado by Certified Piedmontese, with great selections of T-bones, tomahawks, ribeyes, filet mignon, brisket, sirloin, and so much more. The Mercado has locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, where you can have $2 draft beer every Thursday night from 4 to 8 p.m. and half-price espresso drinks on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Get to The Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
This is the Don't Punt Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, DeMornay Pierson-El.
Welcome back in. The 2 more games to go to on the Don't Punt Hour with DeMornay Pierson-El. The Los Angeles Rams at Arizona, 45-17. Not a close one there whatsoever. Los Angeles Rams kind of go back to maybe favorites. I don't know. Is there anyone that's a real favorite right now for the Super Bowl? Or is everyone just
the Rams?
Okay, so you're still with the Rams?
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think Seattle is close and everything like that, but I still think Los Angeles is in a is in an atmosphere of their own self. Like they're maybe not the number 1 seed, but I don't think there's too many teams that can mess with them offensively or defensively. If the Eagles get their act right, potentially maybe the Lions. But I didn't. The line, yeah. I think the Rams are, like I said, they're in Pool A, and everybody else is in Pool E.
Okay. I mean, if I had to pick a team, I'd be hovering around like the Rams, the Eagles.
If the Eagles act right, yes. The Patriots, you can throw them up there.
But I don't feel great about it.
If the Broncos are more consistent, you can throw them in there. I think those are the teams to where they're kind of in the league of their own.
Crazy. No Chiefs, no Bills, no Bengals, no.
I'm not. The Bills don't scare me.
We're going there next.
No. Packers are not. They choke in the playoffs. Not worried about them.
You're all right. Good morning, Pierson-El. All right, last game. Chicago at Green Bay. My Bears lose 21-28. Great second half.
Game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the more entertaining games of the week. I have my thoughts on it, but I want to get the non-biased take. You can talk about the Packers or Bears. I don't care.
Y'all are gonna have to trim Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams will be the downfall of y'all, but Caleb Williams will also be the stairs to y'all being successful. It just depends. Are you getting superhero syndrome, Caleb, or are you getting refined and that can go through and exit and not necessarily do too much to cost them to cost y'all the game? That's going to be the difference. That's going to be Ben Johnson's job of getting a handle and getting I don't want to say getting the gunslinger mentality out and the playmaking mentality out, but just allowing the offense to flow. I think that's why him and Jared Goff hit it off, because Jared, I don't think really put them in bad situations. And time again, we've seen Caleb put you all in bad situations.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, I don't know.
Which he's young. I get it. Excited. That's what got you there. That's what got you to Oklahoma. That's what got you to Heisman. That's what got you to SC. I understand it. I get it. But you at the grown-up table. It ain't. It's not like how where you at. You do that and everything like that, you'll break Peyton Manning's interception record.
Well, I mean, he doesn't throw the ball away. He's fixed that part. Like, he's, as far as interceptions go, he's one of the bottom guys in the NFL right now.
He's playing well. It's just when he'll have his moments to where he puts on that cape and he jumps from the top rope and he does not fly.
Well, sometimes he does. I think you said it best. Like, that's the balance. You have to trim it. Like, because you go in the Packers game, his best moments are a lot of times in that fourth quarter where you're asking him to be Superman. He has that one crazy scramble where he goes on the run and he lofts it to Loveland for a beautiful reception. But then he has other times where he's in system and it's like, you got to fire that ball. You got to get rid of that thing. It's in system.
It's year one in a new system. I think they will definitely build on it next year and kind of they have an understanding of okay, what he'll have a better understanding of what is expected and what he likes to do and everything like that. It's a learning curve. I mean, he's still a young player, figuring it out in the NFL, and it takes time for quarterbacks. But I mean, he's doing a damn good job.
It's gonna be fun. I think you said it. Like, he will be the guy who slows the team's progression down to taking that next step, or he'll be, the finisher.
He'll accelerate it.
Exactly. And it's going to be Ben Johnson's job, getting him on that line.
I mean, it's really two-faced. Like, it's a flip of a coin.
A hell of a lot better than where we've been before. And to the Packers, I'll give it to them. That's a damn good defense the Packers have. It was. The Bears didn't get the run game going until that second half, and that started to bail them out. But they don't miss tackles. That I can say. Packers, one of the best tackling teams out there. You're not going to get a lot of yak yards, and they show that over and over again. But there'll be another matchup. We'll get them in Soldier Field. Not a ton of NFL games left here down the stretch. The Bears dropped from number 1 in the NFC all the way down to number 7. Things are tight and chaotic. We'll figure out which teams are able to break through. That is the Morning Pierson-El. I'm Harris Stars. Appreciate everybody listening. Don't go anywhere. Me and DP up next.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of